Om Sarvadharmasthapakatvam Sarvadharmaswarupakaha Acharyanam Mahacharyo Ramakrishna te Namah. O establisher of all the faiths, embodiment of all the religions, the greatest teacher among all the teachers, O Sri Ramakrishna, my salutations to you. Namaste, Pranam. Daya versus Maya. Daya, the acts that we do for others with compassion, without any selfish interest, without any selfish motive, out of love for all the creation. Whenever such acts are done, that fall under the category of Daya, which is far superior to the acts done under Maya. The acts that are done with attachment, the acts that are done for helping our own people, my husband, my wife, my children, my relatives, my parents, anything that we do for these close-knit relatives, that comes under the category of Maya, which is attachment, and it has all the selfishness attached to it. I do it because they are my own. Otherwise, if they are not my own, I won't even look at them. But people like Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, they fall under the category of Daya. The compassionate people, such a large heart Pandit Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar has. He doesn't need any person to know who he is. He just provides the help, whatever is needed. And that is a great act of charity. Now, having heard about the difference between Daya and Maya, there is a doubt in Sri M's mind. Daya definitely is far superior to Maya, no doubt about it. But is it that Daya also leads us to bondage like Maya? Maya, of course, leads us to bondage. Maya pulls us down. But Daya, which we are doing without any selfishness attached, Daya, which we are doing with completely selflessness, is it liberating us? It is going to help us in our liberation, in our mukti, in our nirvana. So this doubt Sri M has, and Sri M asks this question to Sri Ramakrishna. Is Daya also a bondage? Sri Ramakrishna answers, yes, it is. There is no doubt about it. Even the act of charity pulls us down into a bondage, pulls us down into this worldly entanglement. It doesn't set us free. Whether we do it with a selflessness, whether we do it out of love for all the creation, it is a good act, no doubt. But even the act of charity, even the act of Daya is a creator of bondage for us. And then Sri Ramakrishna says, but the concept is something far beyond the ordinary man. Because ordinary man thinks, oh, he is doing such a great charity. He is going to be liberated. He is going to be he is going to set himself free from this cycle of repeated births and deaths. He is doing such a compassionate work. Ordinary man does not have any comprehension of even this act of charity is pulling us down in the bondage. Now, why this happens? That Sri Ramakrishna is explaining. Daya springs from Sattva. There are three gunas, Sattva, Rajas, tamas. Daya, which is a very benevolent act of charity, act of doing good to others without any selfish motive. It springs from the Sattva guna. All the actions that we do, that we perform, are the result of these three gunas. The three gunas are totally controlling our lives, our activities. Now, how these three gunas they differ in our way of behavior? Daya springs from Sattva. Sattva preserves, Rajas creates, and tamas destroys. Among the three gunas, Sattva preserves us at certain level where we are. It doesn't take us up, it doesn't take us down. It maintains status quo. It doesn't allow a person to fall down into the ditch. It doesn't uplift a person onto the spiritual heights. It preserves, it maintains the status quo. Rajas, it creates. Rajas creates passions, Rajas creates desires, and Rajas creates this activeness in us. Whatever we do, good or bad, it is the result of Rajas. Rajas creates. And tamas is the ultimate destroyer, no doubt about it. So, in the cycle of creation, preservation, destruction, Sattva is the preserver, Rajas is the creator, and the tamas is the destroyer. So, whatever we do in our lives is because of the pull of these three gunas, the Sattva, Rajas, tamas. If we do something good, it is because of Sattva. If our getting into activity itself is because of Rajas, and our downfall is because of tamas. But Brahman is beyond the three gunas, it is beyond Prakriti. The only thing in this entire creation, for that matter, which is not controlled by the gunas is Brahman. Because Brahman is beyond the three gunas. Brahman is not under the realm of Prakriti. Brahman has projected Prakriti outside. Prakriti has projected herself from Brahman. So Brahman is not attached to any of these gunas. Brahman is beyond the three gunas. None of the three gunas can reach truth. The ultimate truth, the three gunas cannot reach. The three gunas will always keep us in the veil of ignorance. The three gunas will always ensure that we remain ignorant and we never know the ultimate truth. They are like robbers who cannot come to the public place for fear of being arrested. No robber will come out in the open saying, "Oh, I am here." The moment a robber comes out in the open, police will catch him and put him behind the bars. Sattva, Rajas and Tamas are like so many robbers. These three gunas, they are nothing but robbers. They rob us from getting our right inheritance. They rob us of our inheritance. And what is our inheritance? Our divine nature is our inheritance. That is what the three gunas are bent upon, of keeping us away from this ultimate knowledge, from this ultimate truth, that Aham Brahmosmi. They will never allow this to happen. They will never allow us to realize this ultimate truth. They will play all the tricks to keep us in the bondage. They will make us do Daya. They will make us do things out of compassion, and we get tempted by it and we start doing things of helping others without selfishness, of course. But still, we are trapped in that cycle of doing something for others, whether good or bad. That the three gunas will decide. Now, Sri Ramakrishna, once again, he's telling the same story of the three robbers that he had told us a few days back. Sri Ramakrishna is a wonderful storyteller, and keeping the importance of the context where he is speaking, he will repeat these stories, his parables, these examples. So Sri Ramakrishna is once again telling us the story of three robbers. He says, listen to a story. Once a man was going through a forest when three robbers fell upon him and robbed him of all his possessions. These three robbers, they just pounced upon him and took away all his belongings, whatever he had. One of the robbers said, "What is the use of keeping this man alive?" So saying, he was about to kill him with his sword, when the second robber interrupted him, saying, "Oh no, what is the use of killing him? Tie him hand and foot and leave him here." The second robber told him, "There is no point of killing. We'll just tie him hand and feet and leave him here in the forest itself. Let the wild beasts do whatever they want to do with this fellow. Let us take our loot and let us go our way." The robbers bound his hands and feet and went away. So they started walking away with all the loot that they had robbed from this man, and they were all going. After a while these robbers were walking away, a third robber, he started thinking something. The third robber returned, came to this man, and said to him, "Ah, I'm sorry. Are you hurt? I will release you from your bonds." See the compassion, see the love for this fellow whom the robbers had already tied hand and feet and left him at his own fate. This third robber, he comes to him, expresses his sorrow. He says, "I'm sorry. Are you hurt? Look at the concern." And then he says, "Come, I will set you free." After setting the man free, the third thief said, "Come with me. I will take you to the public highway." After a long time, they reached the road. They came to the public highway. Then the robber said, "Follow this road. Over there is your house." And he said, "Now you go your way. That is your destination. That is your goal. Go to your house. Be free." The man said, "Sir, you have been very kind to me. You have been very good to me. Come with me to my house. Please, sir, you have been so kind. You have been so good. Please come to my house. Let me entertain you. Let me entertain you, introduce you to my family, and show you my respect for all the good that you have done to me. Please come with me." What the robber says? "Oh no," the robber replied, "I cannot go there. The police will know it. If I come with you there, the moment I come there, police will come to know and they will catch me and throw me behind the bars. I cannot come there." So saying, the third robber, he went his way and helped this man to reach his destination, but he didn't go with him. Now Sri Ramakrishna is explaining in the context of this story. Sri Ramakrishna says, the world is the forest. The three robbers prowling here are Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. They are constantly prowling. They are constantly on the look for a man who is walking into this forest with all those rich belongings. It is they that rob a man of the knowledge of truth. These three robbers, the Sattva, Rajas and Tamas, they are robbing us of our treasure. And what is our treasure? Our treasure is the knowledge of truth. We all are born with this divine knowledge that we are divine, that we are Brahman. But these three gunas, they rob that knowledge. They rob us of that knowledge. They just snatch away that knowledge from us and tie us in this worldly life. It is they that rob a man of the knowledge of truth. Tamas wants to destroy him. Like the one robber who said, "Let us kill him." Rajas binds him to the world. The second robber said, "There is no point killing him. Let us bind his hand and feet and leave him here. Let him struggle. Let him do whatever he wants. Let the predators prey upon him. We will do our work. We won't kill him." So the Rajas binds a person in all the activities that the person does. So Rajas binds him to the world, but Sattva rescues him from the clutches of Rajas and Tamas. It is the Sattva who unties those bonds. Sattva unties that rope and sets the man free. Not only that, Sattva rescues him from the clutches of Rajas and Tamas, and under the protection of Sattva, man is rescued from anger, passion, and the other evil effects of Tamas. Sattva has helped him. Sattva has helped him, taken him to the highway, main road. "Come, I will show you the way." He has helped the man overcoming all those deadly passions which Tamas is bent upon destroying. Anger, the lust, the greed, the avarice, attachment, all those passions, they are freed by Sattva. Sattva unties the man and takes him to the highway. Further, Sattva loosens the bonds of the world, but Sattva also is a robber. That's what Sri Ramakrishna says. Sattva unties the bonds of the world. Sattva sets you free. But Sattva also is a robber. Even the Sattva guna also has its own limitations because it is a robber. But Sattva also is a robber. It cannot give him the ultimate knowledge of truth, though it shows him the road leading to the supreme abode. Sattva has shown him the way. That is your house. You go there. I won't come with you. I cannot come with you. That is your house. He shows him the abode, a supreme abode of God. Setting him on the path, Sattva tells him, look yonder, there is your home. Even Sattva is far away from the knowledge of Brahman. So this is how Sri Ramakrishna says. We keep on constantly acting upon under the influence of these three gunas. If Sattva is predominant, we do good acts, no doubt. We do acts of charity, we do acts of benevolence, we do good to the others. But still, we are not set free. We are not set free even by performing the acts of Daya, by performing the acts of compassion. We are still born. We are still bound to the worldliness. Sattva frees us, no doubt. And Sattva shows us the way. That is your goal. Now you go yourself, take your path, be steady, be firm, and walk on this path. You will reach your goal. You will have that true knowledge. Sattva shows us the supreme abode of God, but doesn't come with us there. That is the story of the three gunas that Sri Ramakrishna has told us here in answering Sri M's query whether Daya also creates bondage. Yes, Daya also creates bondage, and through this story Sri Ramakrishna has beautifully explained why is it so that even the act of charity, even the act of compassion, even doing good to others is keeping us under bondage because of the three gunas. But Sattva, it helps us setting us free. That's all. Om Namah Shri Bhagavate Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu. Jai Thakur Jai Ma.